Testing. All right, stream can hear me. And these guys will ready up very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Goofy and the Boyz versus the Farmers is about to begin on the second round of Swiss format. It's going to be on Inferno. To introduce these guys, Goofy and the Boyz did win their first game. It's going to be Blue Sky, Strings, is Yellrad, right?
Yeah, Yellrad.
His name used to be Yell. No?
No.
That's a French player. Never mind.
No, that's a
Snake
Brazilian.
Lore. Yes, no, you're right. And C. Dixon. And on the Farmer side, it's Fisher, Strong Legs, Terry, Rug, and Cruxy. And the knife round did already happen. Farmer's going to start on the T side as CT's just rushing down middle, switching to Blue Sky. Finds a nice headshot. Oh my goodness, he finds, what in God's name? He finds a 3K just like that. Strings finds one, and Snake Lore will find one as well.
That is a round right there. What a play from Brian Blue Sky Wortman.
Oh my God, that was so fast.
What a play. The pride of the University of Central Florida, Blue Sky here, starting things off with a 3-0 start, pushing down mid. That was a perfect counter. It's almost like they knew that the Skelly strat was coming, which is run up alt mid, down lower mid, up banana to B, which I think what they were going to do, to be honest.
Yeah, so both sides do have a lot of talent. Actually, on the Farmer side, they do have a lot of MDL players, a lot of players currently in the NA Pro scene.
FPLC, yeah.
And the FPL, yeah. And, you know, Goofy and the Boyz, C. Dixon, Blue Sky, who's is American from Florida, you said, right?
Yep.
Dixon's from Toronto, I believe.
Yep. Yellrad and Snake Lore as well are from that area, and Strings is from Michigan, who actually just recently got brought into the MDL on our good friend Mahone's team, Prospects.
Oh, sick.
So he's back in MDL now.
Oh, Mahone's MDL.
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. CZ's into the B bomb site. Oh my goodness, as they ring on in, Strawley's going to find 2 kills as the Molotov going to cook Fisher. Fried fish, I guess, and C. Dixon, he's got the MP9. 2 rifles still available, but all CTs coming through in this close angle. Cruxy, Sneaky Beaky finds 1 kill, looking for the second. He won't find it. And he's down to 11 HP, just leaves it to his teammates to clean up. 4 players up for the Farmers, followed by Blue Sky to just hold us off, and does a lot of damage. That's a free kill, as Cruxy will go down, and MP7 has been picked up. I believe there's a FAMAS available as well, but 2 MP7s now.
Oh, is he going to try to beat them down banana? Okay, I was going to say, like, look at their HP right now.
Oh my God.
They've got such little HP that even Blue Sky going down mid, hucking that nade lower mid.
Is someone going to die to the bomb? I think
no,
so.
they should be fine. They should be fine to get away here. Yeah, they'll be all right. And they'll be saving 3 weapons as well. CZ Go prevails once again.
Ooh.
Blue Sky going to take down Rugrat and finish off that kill that he started earlier in the rounds. Off to a nice 5-0 start, but a bit rough for Goofy and the Boyz going into this round.
Yep, so with the rounds going back and forth, this will be a very awkward game. Now look at both sides. There's AKs of FAMAS. There's 2. Actually, the MP7 was dropped. It's MAC-10 in that place. And now 2 CZs of 5.7, followed by that rifle that Blue Sky has saved. Now looking at this setup, I know I talked to Dixon.
Boost. You see that boost in Boiler?
Yeah, this is very, very smart.
This
They
is so
understand the
cheeky.
play style of the Farmers. Look at that, Blue Sky.
Perfect.
Cleaning up both. Actually, I'm just going to let you know, I talked to Dixon and Snake Lore. They've been anti-strategy. They actually looked at demos of Rugrat's demos.
Let's see how he plays.
They know how they play.
Yeah, Rugrat would have demos available. I mean, you know, Roy streams, so you know he's got tendencies. Crux as well. Definitely, like, that pistol counter strat was really, really good to just have 2 push apartments, 1 push lower mid. They knew they were going to be in alt, and they turned their backs towards lower mid there and found the kills. That's all they really needed to do. We're now facing a 3-on-4. It looks like the force buy of Goofy and the Boyz is going to do a little bit of work to start off the round. That's Rugrat and Cruxy both going down. Rugrat was able to find a trade, and that was a nice boiler boost there to get that rifle going.
And now
he could even swap that off to another player if he wanted to.
Yep, Yellrad and Snake Lore, they don't really have too much to work with. They've got a head arm. I mean, the CZ and the UMP, if they keep it kind of CQC, maybe they could find an equal trade, but This is very tough as the Farmer's closing in. 20 seconds to go. They need to hold this off. And Yellrad's got his knife out. You don't want to do that. And now Snake-Lore. They have to clear out the site. 4 seconds to plant. Fisher wants to clear out new box. And no, gets spotted out. The CZ will not find the kill. And now a 2v3 situation. But 4 seconds to plant the bomb. And it's going to go down. Dixon in towards construction. A Blue Sky with the rifle. Can he find more kills?
They're invested in this. They really need Dixon to find something here. But he's dancing around. Blue Sky can't even really shoot because of the way Dixon's just trying to move around. He can't find the trade. He's actually committed slightly in this sense that Stronglegs is now going to be hot on his tail out that smoke. They're really going to try to knock this rifle down, and they might be able to do so. Blue Sky escaping around the corner. Ever so slightly going to take down Stronglegs. Still needs to escape the other 2 players, and he'll be able to do so as they're going to be exiting Banana with a pretty close call of a round here. Goofy and the boys starting things off well. And
so Blue Sky will yet again survive with that M4. And look, I guess he is somewhat swimming, but 35-50.
He's still keeping the dream alive here.
He hasn't died once.
Huh?
He hasn't died once, Blue Sky.
Yeah, he's still running a perfect game right now. Only person I've ever heard to have a perfect game is the legendary Tan Haddocks, 31-0 on land.
What?
I've heard of that, and we'll see if Blue Sky can keep this going here. He's going to take the one rifle towards B. He'll be the lone anchor up Banana here. Luckily for him, not much pressure going to be met towards Carl, although here comes a flash. They're going to move up towards mid. Farmers, they're going to start farming, and Rugrat comes flying around the corner with that MAC-10. Going to take down Dixon, and now Yellrad, tough job to do. They're coming around the corner. Yellrad just waiting, biding his time, looking for Cruxy. Not going to be able to find it. Snake-Lore inside as well will go down to the MAC-10. This is a cleanup, and Blue Sky all by himself with that M4. Something tells me he might not be 8-0 at the end of this. They could just delay the bomb plant if they want to. They're all 5 alive.
Yeah, it's going to be a wish hunt. There's no reason why they wouldn't hunt this man. He saved twice. And will he find his first death? It's going to be actually Fisher who's got the other side, and the AK is far superior in that situation. And 1-3. Pretty early on, it's going to be a full-out buy for Goofy and the boys. They did win the pistol. It's an op. Could be first seen in this match. 2 MAC-10s. Say fast pace for the Farmers?
Yeah, they'll have to try to make something happen with those towards card potentially. That's where I generally see them. It looks like they are going to go up towards the B side. They're going to be rolling in. Yellrad's going to hear this, and he'll signal for some help. There's another player with him, and that's going to be Snake-Lore. They try to get in towards CT, and Rugrat not going to be able to get that MAC-10 going right away, but Snake-Lore, he loses his fight to a flying Skelly who's now in sight. And may be able to find a weapon off of this. Yellrad not going to be able to deny plant, I don't think. The bomb still hasn't really made its way in. It's just kind of hectic. It's almost a retake happening before the bomb's even been planted. They don't even have to commit, really, if they don't want to.
Skelly going to pick up an upgrade, but he's going to get caught with his pants down. This Blue Sky's going to find that kill, but Cruxy and Fisher find one for themselves, and now Yellrad in a 1v3 situation. He's got no utility. He's got armor and a FAMAS, so they line up, and no, the collect could have happened, but the AK yet again. And we are going to have a pause. Could be attack, could be a technical, but looks like it's going to be attack as he's going to rejoin. Hopefully get that fixed up.
You see what's happening here, though, is that the Farmers, they're going to, even though I'm pretty sure they know the caliber of what Goofy and the boys like could be. And I know that these are a lot of really, really good players, but you saw the one little misstep there, like Yellrad had his knife out going through construction. Yes. You can't really blame him in that situation because he might not be thinking about CT as a possibility when they're just kind of holding sight like that. But just the timing caught him off guard, and it's those tiny little miscommunications that I think might set this game apart. The Farmers aren't really going to have those kind of miscommunications, I don't think. They have too much experience.
Yeah, and it's like the Farmers understanding, unless Cruxy has changed his playstyle, accompanying Rugrat, they play pretty aggressive. They kind of pincer or actually they either go together or they push opposite ends. But Goofy and the boys on a full, not exactly a full save. They got some CZs.
This is how they bought the A commit by throwing all their nades down Banana, and now they're stacking in towards Arch. Dixon's going to find the first with the Deagle. That's Fish going down. Skelly quick on the trade. And Dixon going to fall. Actually, Dixon's going to go down. Snake-Lore's going to fall away on this angle. Strings, he's smoked off into mid. He hears these guys stampeding around in the smoke. Rugrat finds one. Strings comes through with 5-7. Looks for a second. He's going to find it. Rugrat with a nice spray down to reply. As now Yellrad by himself. CZ in hand. He can still do this. There's a lot of damage done either way.
Yeah, Strings has denied a lot of money so far. And Yellrad trying to find an AK, and Cruxy smart to linger and find that player. So now 1-5, a buy is going to happen. Up again for Dixon. But there hasn't been really, I guess this is what, the third potential, it's a double op.
Yep.
Gun round in play.
This is the antidote right here. This seems to be what teams go to when they're having a bit of a rough time and they're being kind of overrun. They know that these players from the Farmers side are going to be going aggressive potentially here. They don't have any MAC-10s this time around. They went B last time. Now Snake Lord is already off towards Coffins. They're not even going to try to contest card. They know what it might cost them.
What's going on here? What you throwing here, buddy? Yellrad lining up. He's got, Incendiary, a smoke and a flash, and
I think he's just playing this off angle. Like when they swing around, they're not going to be pre-aiming that spot because he would be like right in front of quad, right? Like he's kind of hanging off the fountain. Or maybe he's lining up that, which is a nice car molly. Good timing for that. He's going to hear the ticks. He's going to hear them back away. He's going to go ahead and try to take the fight. He's trying to get a gun. They're trying to get a gun down there. He's not going to be able to do so. Fish, he's ready for that flash, and he's going to be able to take him down. Now they're going to roll him towards the B site where the op is now going to be hidden behind quad.
Yep, Snake Lord, double op set up, scoping through, and he's completely blinded. That op did nothing. I'm not even sure if he had utility to help out, but Strings able to find the first kill for Goofy and the boys. And look, 4 players that push onto the B site, now aggressively trying to take over CT, not trying to let Goofy and the boys save these rifles.
They've got the op, so something to work with in the next round. How many rounds in a row is this that they've dropped? I mean, like with the 2 rifles that they save here, they may just start trying to force in the near future. I mean, they could probably go for, they can afford 1 more eco is what I'm going to say, before they're going to have to just kind of go for broke here. You can't be letting the Farmers do this. And he's actually going to just go down. That's Blue Sky as Strong Legs gets hunting, and so does Crux. He takes down the op. I don't even think they're going to pick it up. I think they just want to roll the AKs.
Yeah, denying that economy is so huge, and the Farmers essentially not just firing, but denying a lot of economy. It's a nade stack imminent. CZs 5-7 and a deagle. Can Goofy and the boys make it work? And it's a nade stack goes down towards middle, but these nades, oh my god, it's a double nade by Snake Lord. The Rugrat answers back, finds a double kill, but Strings able to fight back, but a 1v3.
Oh,
Rugrat,
that's so aggressive.
He could get the ace.
They should still be able to punch it out. They should still. I mean, the CZs, the nades, a nice shot from Blue Sky there, hitting that Deeg shot right when that nade blew up. All he had to do was wait, and then he just hit it. It was a body shot. It wasn't a difficult shot for him to hit. And then all of a sudden, there's just 1 player left, and it's Rugrat, and he's lit up too. He's at 21 HP, so just 1 bullet from either of these guns, really. Snake Lord still on a CZ. They've pinned him down. He knows where the bomb is. A little bit of utility to work with. Could smoke off one side, but he's just going to try to take the fight in. Dixon ready for him. Will take him down. Goofy and the boys find a second round.
Who's calling on Goofy and the boys? Because that was a nice play. The nade stack.
It's got to be Snake Lord or Strings from what I would know.
Okay, and that eco coming into play, but they need to win this next round to kind of dish out more rounds. The economy would really affect them, just resetting them. But AK's back at it for the Farmers. They're pretty much set up on a default bomb way in the back, trying to get that banana control, followed by Rugrat and Cruxy attacking the apartments.
Snake Lord, he's up in apartments ready for that push, but pressure towards car. Once again, the 2 B players, that's Yellrad and Snake Lord. Oh my gosh, Snake Lord's on 2 HP. They're taking so much damage, they're not really getting any ground towards that B site. That might be Strings with him, actually. As Blue Sky goes down, Rugrat hard on the entry. He's going to find the first kill. Dixon quick to reply. Snake Lord and Pit, again, 2 HP. He just needs to be sneezed on, but he's got all that utility. He should, I don't know if it's a great time to just throw it all out right now. The round's kind of slowed down to a halt here, but he really needs to make sure that that gets out of his hand before he goes down.
Yeah, it looks like Crux continuing to lurk. Lots of time in the round. They could swap sites, find a pick, but they should know Snake Lord is really low on A, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go A.
Oh, this is a bait setup right here. They're trying to get Dixon to come around this corner wide. Cruxy's escaped into CT. Dixon's going to hear this. From what he knows, this could be a B split right now. But, oh, Skelly not going to be ready for Dixon, who lurked around. This is very brainy play from Cody right now.
30 seconds.
The timing.
Snake Lord Just needs to hide in the grass. Spots out one. Here's one close by, and it's going to be Dixon to make contact. And actually,
Oh my gosh.
what? They both find those kills, and the bomb's been dropped. Cruxy now in a 1v4, and he will go down. A wonderful round for Goofy and the boys. Playing very patiently.
That was absolutely a round that's completely like owed to his team. That's Cody Dixon right there. You see the timing that he escaped. Like Crux was like running into CT to try to hunt him. That was the whole bait play towards B. Let's fake a B execute, let Crux try to get a pick, and then we'll hit A. But Cody didn't fall for it. Cody flashed around the corner, heard Crux stampeding into CT, caught the rotate. That was Skelly to go down. And then from there, he stays alive and it then guarantees another kill. Delayed so long that they knew what was going on.
Oh my god. That was a god nade. That did 91 damage. What? There's no way. He's got 9 health after that
They
one
just
HE.
they double naded it.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty. They've been like you said, they know how these guys play, and they're really punishing them with utility now. A bit of a stumble early, losing those 6 rounds in a row, but they seem to have materialized something here. A little bit more control, confidence towards the B side. I noticed that they have changed players around a little bit. Snakelore was starting on the B side, now he's in pit, and they moved Strings over there, and that seems to have just made everybody a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, and the op in play as well for Dixon. They've got a pretty passive holdout towards A, but Dixon might get put to the test. Actually all 5 members of the Farmers making their way towards the A site. They're actually going to peek towards, they have complete bracket control, but Blue Sky able to find the first contact. Dixon's going to find one as well. In towards site. Skelly wants to make his way through, but the Molotov is going to disperse, but Fisher's so low as well. He's going to find a 1 kill, but actually they trade off right completely, and Snakelore's going to find 1, and he cleans up the last 2. Making it 4-6. Goofy and the boys, that's 3 rounds in a row.
See, now this is where it gets interesting because I'm not sure that the Farmers were ready. I mean, it is 4:30 in the day. I mean, given it's not early, but gamer time and tournament time wise, like, I don't know if the Farmers were ready for this kind of pressure this early in the tournament. Like, what are they going to do now that Goofy and the boys are starting to sort of make a half out of this? Are they going to have strategies that they can pull out to kind of set them apart, or are they kind of a one-trick pony? This is where you kind of find that out.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. And Goofy and the boys, they definitely understand how aggressive the Farmers can be, you know, getting that apps control. As you can see, 4 members already here in the halls and Blue Sky. Followed by Dixon holding that bracket control. You've got Snakelore in the pit. And a family of 5 looking to find a new home.
Flying out in towards pit. Blue Sky, he's going to find 2. Snakelore, that combination play in pit, going to find 1 more. And Strong Legs tapping away with the CZ, not going to be able to find the kill. That's a yikes from me. And see, sometimes the CZ, it's such a cold mistress sometimes. It's like you need to hit the easiest shots with it. It'll never happen.
I think Strawlegs was aiming a little too low.
It was like jumping back and forth, like just all around Snakelore's head.
It is hard when the person's just going back and forth.
That combination, though, of Blue Sky up towards site and Snakelore and pit has been deadly the last few rounds for Goofy and the boys. They haven't really been able to clear Snakelore out Molotov-wise, and more damage now going to be done to Skelly there. Tapping through the wall. That's damage to Snakelore now. He's in a rough spot, but he's going to catch Rugrat out. Him and Blue Sky, they're going to fall away. They're going to try to get down this hallway. Cruxy, he was off the spam at that point. He's grabbing the bomb and geared towards the B side. I think they're going to cut their losses towards A here for the Farmers.
Yeah, the damage is done, but
look at that. Another nade to Skelly's 3 HP.
Yeah, and that's what the trade-off is, right? Snakelore and Dixon. I think Dixon got naded. Actually, no, he was towards B. Yeah, I think some damage was done there, either via nade. But 4 of these guys stacked up. Skelly with 3 HP and looking like the first player to come in.
Nice play from Yelrad there. He finds a couple. Dixon, oh, Fishy's still in this, though. That's Strong Legs actually completing the kills of Fish. And Blue Sky, Snakelore, and Strings, they've got to try to take down the Dojo Master himself.
Can Strong Legs clutch this out? Slots out once, sprays it, but Strings, he's got cover. The wall pretty much saved him. Fully committed to that fight. And now we are equalized in a 6-6 score line.
Yep, they can turn this into a 9-6 half for Goofy and the boys right now. You notice the rounds, like, they're not trading rounds too much. It seems to be shifting more like a pendulum between the two teams.
Like, what's happening here for the Farmers? They did win 6 straight rounds. They lost the pistol. But now we're seeing some gun rounds out of the Goofy
Like
and
I
the
said,
boys.
it's kind of the bully factor that they've been rolling on, or they kind of expected to maybe roll on at this stage. Like, this is early in the tournament for them to be playing a team that could potentially meet them in the finals. Those nades down Banana. Skelly's managed to beat them. He's up towards wall. He's going to smoke off towards Car. Is he going to try to lurk through this and get a kill, or is he just going to try to hold this for control? Looks like he's going to be on the wall, but another player right on the other side. That's Yellrad waiting for this flashbang. Oh, I thought it was a flash going to be coming through, but it's not. Instead, that's going to be, I believe, Strings there supporting him with an AK.
Yep, just right on the other side, and that's going to be a nice wide peek from Strings. He finds one kill at Skelly to go down right away. That's going to force these guys back from Banana. Unable to get that control. The smoke's going to make it really difficult, but actually they're fully committing to this. And Yellrat, hello, peekaboo, and it's going to be good for just one. Fisher able to find that kill. Now Bomb is still on a default. Top mid control being established here by Cruxy, followed by Rug. And I don't know, they're looking like they want to pinch here, but no, Dixon misses a crucial shot. Gets taken down at 18 HP. Rug is pushing off with the flashbang, and easy shot. With Crux now. Oh my goodness, Dixon. Honestly, that did nothing, but he had low HP. Kind of like an unwinnable fight there for Dixon.
Look at this crossfire here. Blue Sky and Snakelore once again. This is going to be the biggest test for them here. You got Fish, you've got Crux. Heading up towards site. Fish going to win the first fight. Looking for Snakelore, or no, Blue Sky's here actually. Snakelore's gone down. Blue Sky goes down as well. Fish finding both of those entries, and now Strings. He's left to try to continue this route.
That was a bad flash.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That flash actually bounced off the barrel and stayed in sight, so it did nothing. And now we're at Strings in a 1v2. The bomb ticking away. Who will find the round lead?
See, now they know he's here. They can trade, and they will, as Fish finding the final shot. 3 late kills in the round for Fish there, making it a 4K on the whole round. He's leading the way for his team right now points-wise. Blue Sky doing the same for Goofy and the boys here. They'll be able to buy into this. Their economy's been pressured throughout these rounds, and whoever wins this round is probably going to be able to win out the half after that. Is it going to be 9-6 for the Farmers, or Goofy and the boys are going to equalize things out?
Yeah, with the Farmers, they had one survive that round. They got the bomb plant, yeah, of course, but one surviving, and they just lost the previous, 5 rounds. So they could get a hard reset. On a default, a little bit of a different setup here towards the B site. But the op still on Mr. Dixon. We're seeing not really Hall's control being established as much. Now Snakelore did get pre-fired once before. He's paying a little bit more back, and it's been paying off like those crossfires that you talked about, right?
Absolutely, towards the A side, and now complemented by Dixon's op. Once you get the scope in Cody's hands, it's going to be pretty deadly in a map like Inferno. He plays much like, I like to say he plays like JDM, where he takes a shot, falls off to another angle, then gets another shot. He just kind of, it's like the one and done's over and over, but
no.
Yeah, this is that kid. That's vintage Cody Dixon.
Oh my God, Cody Dixon, no scope into the smoke kill, followed by, there's 2 players actually, 3 players now backing off from middle, 5 Goofy boys still alive, and 35 seconds to attack this site. Yellrad holding it out into the smoke, and it's a double smoke actually. It's going to disperse in this timely effort, and no, it's actually hurt so much. It's a trade 1-for-1. Now just let the Strings to hold down this site. He actually will go down to Rugrat, but the op from Dixon continues to chime in.
Dixon, Blue Sky, and Snakelore trying to shut down Skelly. As he's planted the bomb, he knows he's going to be pressured from all these angles. It's just a matter of time at this point. He's spraying into CT, trying to find both, and not going to be able to complete the spray onto Blue Sky. Cody goes down. What a play from him there. He hides it by himself. Like, I can see, I think that was Crux who went down. Like, that's the kind of one where you kind of like scratch your head, like, why are you there with an op by yourself on Arch?
Yeah, this is
that's
just
really rough. Just see Dixon.
Did you expect this though?
This close of a game?
I kind of did, but not really.
I expected it to be
favorite Farmers.
I felt like it was going to be more like a 10-5 from the Farmers here once we saw them start. I mean, considering in the last the last 6 rounds they've got like 1, or the last 7 rounds they've got 1 round.
Oh, hold that thought though, Zach. It's gonna be a 5-man push into B side. Are these guys prepared? Yellowrat's completely blind, finds 1 kill, but now it's just left down to the streaks. He finds 1. He can't get the second. He actually gets 2 kills before he goes down. He's done his job, and now 2 players. But oh, the Pokeball is it good? Oh my goodness, so much damage, but 10 HP is what was needed.
Oh, they picked up guns.
Yes, this is now deadly. 2 rifles picked up. Cruxy close towards bomb, and you've got a player towards new box, and that's gonna be Strong Legs.
They resmoke CT. Unlucky for them, nobody even gonna be there. Blue Sky, he's trying to go through it. They know he's in dark. They know Crux is there, and Snake Lord's gonna take him down. Goofy and the boys are gonna round out this half, 8-7. It was a bit of a rough start from a couple of players there. Blue Sky, he actually was out to a rocket start. He's still playing really, really well, but Goofy and the boys really turned it around. Yellrat had a couple of big rounds there after having a bit of a rough time on the B site. Snake Lord really found a home for himself in pit there, and Cody, some great opping, honestly. The Farmers, on the other hand, I mean, they've got Rugrat, who's just finding a lot of kills that are kind of giving them life into rounds that they don't have business being in, and that was a big reason why they took 6 in a row.
Yeah, like those quick entries, right? Like you saw how Rugrat's like his mouse movement. It's insane.
Oh yeah,
he's like snapping to them almost, and we saw that double stack. Actually, what was that round? Was that was actually this round, the eco round 8.
That was an amazing nade stack, yeah.
With Rugrat being the last player alive, but oh my god, like I would say this is.
It's really close. I mean, could this be like it's Goofy and the boys? Like they had a really close game in their last round.
But then you compare like textbook scorelines to the map itself.
Yeah.
This should be technically like a 9-6-10-5 CT side, right?
Yeah. It's. I mean, the Farmers definitely. It's not a bad half by any means, but like the problem is like you consider against the team in this tournament, it's still a kind of a pug environment. Yellrat, he's going to be the entry. He's going to be looking for something towards this site. There's actually only 2 here. Fish is going to find that out with the pop flash, looking for the second kill. Yellrat looking for the kill. He's going to have to reload. He's into pit, and he's actually trying to rotate. There's 4 of them here. The bomb's going to make its way out towards the A site. This should be almost a free plan if they get this kill in pit quickly. They're going to check it. And they are going to get the kill onto Rugrat. He's going to go down. Bomb should be planted. Blue Sky, he's got really favorable position right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he tapped him too.
It was Skelly from downtown, I guess. Actually, not towards the B site.
Oh, Skelly actually ran back and grabbed the kit.
Will it matter?
Oh, Dixon.
All my friends are dead. Skelly in a 1v3, close and personal. USB, and no, Dixon will find that kill. So that is 2 pistols now in favor of Goofy and the boys.
That was a solid pistol, honestly. It's just a great flash in, a B fake. Fish is able to hit the 1 shot, but sometimes it can be the hardest thing in the world when a player is just like right in front of you in your face, and you just have to hit the 1 tap USP shot when they can just spam their Glock. I mean, Yellrat doesn't find that kill, but he stalls enough. He's bought the rotate, staying alive in pit there, so he did a lot of work, and his team really cleaned things up quickly in towards that A site where there was only a pit player awaiting them.
Yep, and now the Farmers on CZs and armor. It looks like Goofy and the boys walking up towards middle, checking close corners. The bomb going to follow up as well. Now, Strong Legs, they've actually got a pretty aggressive hold here in apartments for the CT side. And Cruxy, he's going to get these guys through, but look at that. Blue Sky ends his life, but Strong Legs from Boiler, able to find 1, but can he find another? He struggles. He does some damage, but next in line, Rugrat. There is a rifle available. What? A free kill? Essentially.
No, he's sneaking.
So sneaky.
This is really sneaky.
Oh my God.
Good play from him. He's going to get 1, but Fish actually gets another one. This is so doable all of a sudden. That was really, really great play by Rugrat. He's still alive. He's got a gun, but Yellrat, he's going to take him down quickly. They need control of that porch position. I don't think they realize that Fish could be in apartments here. He's not going to be able to hit the shot. Yellrat sees where he is now. This becomes a heck of a lot harder for Fish, but he's got help. Skelly's here, in sight. No armor on Fish. He's been dinked up. They'll take down the first and 2 taps from the CZ, and that'll be another.
Dr. Mr. Fish, this is another eco, but it's another in the other side.
Yeah, both pistols.
Oh my God.
Both pistols going the way of Goofy and the boys. Both follow-up rounds going to the Farmers, and this game is as tight as ever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that play from Rugrat won them the round to not shoot at the player arch. As soon as he shoots at the player arch, the jig is up.
And look, 2 AKs been picked up. Fisher's got an AK. Cruxy's got an AK. And you always talk about this too, Zach, when we did the collegiate series. And the round after pistol is one of the most deadliest rounds to lose.
Yeah, if you
win
lose
the
that
pistol
round,
and you lose it,
it's worse than getting fully reset because you
exactly.
can't get your round. Like, you basically are going to lose the next 3 rounds if you're not able to do anything here. I mean, you see, they've even bought like light pistols. They haven't really done anything with their like armor or anything here. They have 3 CZs, a P250, and a Deagle. Snake Lord's got armor. They're just going to try to flash in, flood out apartments.
Knock.
He's got a nade out. Unlucky.
Oh my goodness, Cruxy and Rugrat, they clean up house as a 2-man hold. Unfortunately for, you know, Roy, they were up in his face real fast.
Unlucko.
Big legs can't save you there. Right?
Yeah, nothing big legs are going to be able to do when you got your. I mean, like, he's standing there, nade out, pants down. Nothing he could do.
But 9-9 now. We're equalized out. It's a full-out buy. Actually, not exactly the utility you want here for Goofy and the boys. But looking like a default setup. An op into play of Crux. He wants to peek this. I know that John is so aggressive, but he's holding this angle. He's got a crossfire set up. Goofy and the boys. They're not going to even try to get a top mid control as they are limited to utility. Full commitment on the B site.
Nice entry there from Strings. Skelly to reply quickly and escape into construction, where he's going to try to spam the planner. Nothing going through. He's in the right spot. Yellrat through the mid smoke. He takes down Strong Legs. He's got his knife out once again. And yep, that's exactly the face that I expect Roy to be making. With Strings getting that kill in towards CT, this round's all but over. Yellrat being sprayed from behind. Knows he needs to commit in a nice tap onto Rugrat. Looking for Cruxy now with the off and CT. And Crux, he'll go down. Yellrat, a lot of work on the lurk there.
Yellrat made it such he was a big nuisance for the farmers, big time. Like, he was deep in, he came up lurking, and it's one of the most important roles on Inferno. Like, having that lurk when you hit a different site, like, you commonly see it on Inferno, but you never see it done right. He's sneaking behind players, right, and it's just tough to deal with. And now, farmers back on an eco.
4 AKs and an op. Maybe the recipes for success here for Goofy and the boys. That these back and forth. I didn't kind of expect it to be like this right away, but it seems to me like we've got a game on our hands. Last half was complete opposite to what we're seeing at the start of this one.
Yeah, it's very odd. You start to think, yeah, the Pug playstyle does benefit the T side. And now Skelly and Fisher. Strings wants to say hello. He's got to catch a wild fish. And Skelly to actually find that kill. He will get traded out by Blue Sky, and bomb's going to trickle its way through, followed by Rug, who's going to pick up an AK.
Rugrat, just the AK. He'll likely try to save this. I don't think he's got any business in this round, and he knows it, so he'll be off towards T-spawn to save this. This is going to be 11 rounds for Goofy and the boys. And they're like inching closer. I mean, if you look at the economy for farmers, they'll probably be able to get some kind of pistols behind this AK, I believe. What's their money like right now? Yeah, this was like a single save, so they're just going to take this AK, put it into a buy next round, and that next round is going to be very important for them. Not so much for Goofy and the boys, who are going to survive with 3 members here, and that's going to bolster their economy nicely here. Is even Dixon, he's on the op. He's actually been able to recover this op from the CT side, and Cody can be pretty deadly on this map with an op, even on T side. He's a very aggressive opper. He's the kind of guy who's going to run up mid and get that arch pick like 7 out of 10 times.
Yep, and now a 2-round lead for Goofy and the boys, 11-9. Farmers. Some of the first times I actually see Strong Legs, Cruxy, actually all these boys here at a deficit. It's going to be a full-out buy, not exactly the equipment that they want. They've got an MP9 and a FAMAS in play, followed by an AK that was picked. Oh no! The team damage is already going to start this off in an awkward situation.
Unluco.
Cruxy took no damage from the enemy, guys. He has no armor. He has a glass cannon op, and he's down to 38 HP.
Yeah, that's a yikes from me. It's rough. Strings, he's actually going to be met with a smoke. He literally smoked off apartments, and Strong Legs did the exact same thing. So they have the information that he's potentially there playing close. They know he likes to. Rugrat, a nicely timed Molotov is going to delay them at least slightly here, just for a moment's time towards mid. And I think Cruxy with that op, he's going to let his team know he's being pressured. He's flashed up. He'll take down Dixon. So the battle won by the Farmers initially with that glass cannon.
All 4 players looking across towards Mono. It's a big mistake as Cruxy's here. He's lining it up, misses the 3rd shot, and he's going to find a 3rd kill, though. Strings all by himself in a 1v3. As he did pick up a kill for himself, and Skelly will actually go down 9 HP. Is this doable? He's got lots of time, but he's pincered. Or actually sandwiched in a way. He could back off, but the bomb is deep in A sight.
Overpassed Moto. He has to commit for this. Rugrat Shadow not going to be slightly visible just because of that pillar there, and Strings walking towards the corner. Rugrat looking the wrong way. Strings misses the shot, and that'll be it.
No.
He hits that shot, and he's got a chance because he's up against another glass cannon, low HP Hopper.
Oh, no. 11 to 10. This gap was only potentially, what, 2? Actually, well, at the beginning it was kind of very huge, but now this is a really close game.
It looked like the Farmers were going to run away with it, right? But then all of a sudden, Goofy and the boys have a half out of it. They've got to buy here. They've got 2 smokes and a flash. They've got to dream towards that B site. Well, Skelly's going to be opping. He takes down Blue Sky, trying to get around the corner. It is a B rush. They're just committed now. Fish with some nice utility usage, going to find one onto Yellrad. Behind the Molly are the other 3 players. They need to funnel in, and Skelly through the smoke, through the plant box. That's right through the smork.
Oh. Oh, Skelly. It's always nice to watch Skelly play. And now Dixon, Snake Lore. Oh, now Snake Lore down to 14 HP, looking at his teammate for some kind of answer. It's going to be Strong Legs to go down, but that's the first CT to go down in this round. Skelly doing work with the op. 3 kills under his belt, and Snake Lore is very low. He's got the bomb and a big dream. A 1v4 situation.
Oh, he shouldn't have done that. He pre-fired CT just trying to get lucky and find somebody. He's 1-on-4. He knows he's going to go down. They could actually, really, if they want to play super cruel, they could wait this 40 seconds out. 2 down banana, 2 down lower mid. He's trapped there, and then they converge after time. Yeah, Snake Lord needs to move. He needs to just try to die, essentially. Crux, he's getting a little aggressive. He wants this pick, and he'll take it. Show him a little bit of mercy, and 11-11, make a wish.
Yep, equalized out. Double up in play for the Farmers, and man, they are broke here on Goofy and the boys. They got to saddle up, and I guess we're somewhat early in the second half, but this is where the rounds will just grind down. Every little mistake will really hurt. And look at that, Cruxy able to find one, so rush up towards middle, trying to find something, but Rug actually getting gushed down to 4 HP, will actually go down. Snake Lord with 3 HP. Drops the M4.
I think they were trying to, he doesn't want one of these, he doesn't want the MP9 to find the M4, essentially. If they were going to let the last player hunt.
That's actually very smart.
Yeah, if he doesn't, I played with Snake Lord a few
God,
times.
That's actually
and
next
I
level.
watched him do it a few times, and I was like, he's throwing away the gun. That's his only chance of surviving. But when he's last alive and he knows he's going to die, he doesn't want them to find it either. So
it's very smart. Oh, nice running man boost. Now the op in play. Looking to be aggressive. Fisher and Skelly going to back off towards Banana. Now looks like Goofy and the boys trying for apartments control and Rugrat. He's got 2 forward teammates towards top mid and trying to hold this off. Dixon wants to contest in halls.
Rugrat's so close here. I mean, he could actually be flashed in at any moment too. Goofy and the boys, they've got the smokes to work with, but they don't really have Molotovs or nades, so no damage really going to be done to these players by anything but their weapons. And they've actually been pretty successful in utility usage up until this point, but these last couple rounds, they've kind of, I don't want to say they've abandoned it, but they just haven't been in a great situation. Yellrad going to throw a smoke that, and maybe this is a one-way? I don't think he threw that properly. I think that's supposed to go further.
Yeah, even then, he still has to jump that arch of death.
He's lurking into the corner. He's trying to get into that corner and just maybe let the smoke fade, catch somebody in arch. There's the flash that I was talking about for Rugrat. He's going to peek. He's not going to get any information. And now Kruk's going to try to head back to the corner. He shot once, but Yellrat, he's going to be ready for that. Is he ready for the trade, though? He is ready. He takes down Strong Legs as well. That's Strong Legs going down there. And now Rugrat, he worked his way into apartments, but Blue Sky, he's ready. Goofy and the boys, they're cleaning. Oh, my. That's the spray. That's a little BM.
Oh, my God. This execute on the A site. Slow and methodical. I'd say that smoke kind of... I like the play that Cruxy and Rugrat tried to do. There was no information being given, right?
It was just a flash
they pop flash into halls, try to get some information, which led to Rugrat into Boiler, but he ultimately died as well.
Well, the thing is, Crux, you notice he shot his op. Like,
yes, yeah.
He shot it to be like, okay, I'm looking this way. I'm looking at apartments. So that if the arch player that he thought was by the smoke, which was Yellrad, he was trying to get him baited out essentially by that shot to start running towards him. But Yellrad, he was smart to that even. He kind of thought a whole step ahead of that, and he was on the close side after being in the corner.
Then again, the op kind of gives you away, right? The op shot, because Yellrad's like behind that smoke. Whether he messed that up or not,
he put it to use.
He didn't
and that's what's
know
good.
that Cruxy was either Moto or in library.
Yeah.
So we're at a 12-12 scoreline, equalized out. Goofy and the boys versus the Farmers. Both these teams have one win.
I think that was attack. Yeah, this round is just so important. Both teams spending arguably most of their money. Just a couple players on each side are going to be left with a little bit of residual cash. Fish being up there at 5,100. So if the Farmers do go down, that's CZ's across the board in the next round here for them. But Goofy and the boys, this is delicate for them too. They can't really afford this. Would be a reset if they lose this. So next round would be pistols, and this is really crunch time. This is where there's not a lot of wiggle room left for either side. Mistakes are going to be crucial here. These nades coming in. Lots of damage, and nades back towards Blue Sky. They're going to exchange damage up Banana. They really want control of this. The Farmers, they're opting for control. Snake Lord, he's going to take down one, but it'll be traded out by Fish. Quick, Blue Sky on the trade. Cruxy, he's close there. He's looking for the pick. Blue Sky, he's actually going to fall off. Try to fall through the smoke. Is Cruxy going to pick him off? He's moved towards Car almost.
Yeah, that was a very aggressive play for the Farmers. So Crux able to find one kill. That's actually the bomb carrier, but will get picked up. But towards the A site, Goofy and the boys making work, and Rug caught with his pants down and 7 HP. He tries to hold down this site. Will the lead go back in the Goofy and the boys? It's down to Crux in a 1v3 situation. This player, tons of skill and a lot of experience, but he's going to opt to save it.
If anybody could do it, it would be Cruxy, I would say, but this op is just far too important. He knows how delicate his team's economy is. Next round, you're going to notice that one of their players is going to be able to potentially buy behind this. Fish is going to have about, I think he should have a little bit close to maybe 7K, which means he'll be able to buy something for somebody else and get a nice little buy-in himself. But the thing is if Farmers goes for that and then loses it, that puts Goofy and the boys on like 15 rounds probably.
Yep, and
this is a full reset for them here too. So it's going to be about 7K on Fish to distribute amongst his team. Skelly's going to be able to get a FAMAS armor. I think they just save. Honestly, I think they save. It's like it's a double save for a couple of their players either way, but
oh man, that is tough. 7.3 on Fisher, followed by Skelly, who's in the comfortable 4K. Oh, what? They are not. They are forced up.
Yeah, so Fish, he's got an op as well. Skelly was able to get that M4 without head armor. So Fish just going to opt into that AWP, and they're just going to go for broke right here. This round, again, so very important, as all are towards the end of these games. Yellrad's on a MAC 10. They're going to just try to get him in first. And Fish, he's being pressured. He's solo in the site with an AWP. He needs to try to find one. He's only going to be able to leg up a couple. A collateral leg shot is going to take Snakelore and Dixon down in HP, but not down in the round. As Yellrad, he's going to swap out his MAC 10 for the op, or maybe he's going to keep it. Looks like he may try to go hunting, and these players, they gambled it. The Farmers, they know it, and they're just going to save.
I bet
4 players towards A.
They thought the op was solo, and that there's 4 players just running around with pistols.
That's so is that the anti-stratting coming in again, though? Such a bold call to just go B when it hasn't worked for them before in this half.
I think they if I was Goofy and the boys, definitely realizing that their money broke. Maybe they'll put the op either solo or together with someone, but it's just one of those things. Do you know that Dr. Mr. Fish would opt solo when Cruxy had the op, right?
Yeah.
But look, some of these guns are getting picked up here. This is free weaponry for the Farmers. But Goofy and the boys.
14.
2 rounds away from closing out this second round.
And now the Farmers are stuck into what I like to call a French situation, because it seems like the French CS style gets stuck in this where they're in like force buy mode for like 4 or 5 rounds at a time. For the rest of the game, essentially, the Farmers are like force buy every single round, whatever they can get.
Oh, pick towards mid, and it's good. Onto Cruxy. See Dixon, patient and methodical. He's going to find that very important pick. 4 defenders left in the Molotov to keep Rugrat off from top middle. And look at how slow now Goofy and the boys can play. After getting that pick, they can just pick and choose.
They can basically do what they want here as, oh, through the smoke. Dixon flashed off the angle. It looks like the Farmers are going to be able to get control of this banana angle at least. As Fish up on wall, Skelly spraying through the smoke, going to take down Yellrad. That might steer Goofy and the boys clear of this banana angle. Fish can be kind of left in this position. Nobody really comes around the corner pre-aiming this, so great control early from the Farmers in a round where it counts the most for them here. They really can't afford to let Goofy and the boys get onto match point with their economy the way it is.
What is Fisher doing?
Oh, that was a mistake.
What?
That was a big mistake.
That's such a Mr. Fish move. Knowing that player.
Oh, but Strong Legs, he's clawed this back. He's found a couple of frags and swung the round back in his team's favor once again. Skelly by himself towards the B side. He's going to be smoked off. He knows he needs to go for this kill. He's trying to spray, trying to take down Cody. And Cody's going to be able to escape with 8 HP. He's making his way towards the... Oh.
Dixon?
Oh, nice shot from Cody there. Taking down Skelly, low HP through the smoke. He knew that was where the rotate was coming up, and Skelly knows it.
Honestly, Skelly's probably thinking, okay, Dixon obviously came from the Matrix. He dodged that second clip. And now it's a 2v2 situation. The bomb is deep, and Blue Sky in a perfect spot to clutch this out. But the Farmers, they need to press on. There's 2 kits available, but look at that. Rugrat trips on the barrel. And now Strong Legs will go down.
Nice play from Blue Sky. Oh my goodness, they're 1 round away. They could do this. This could be the ultimate upset right now.
Look at the money on the Farmers.
That's what I meant. They're playing such a dangerous game, and I don't know, it had to have been a calm or something. What sent Dr. Mr. Fish down banana there? He had full control of it. They had the round in their hands.
All he had to do was be passive and play rotate after that, but he chose to push. I don't understand why that happened.
It was a tough call. I mean, and again, like it just seems weird to me that he would just do that on his own without like maybe a potential miscomm. Like somebody said it's all A or something like that, like they're rushing A. But I don't know, a team of this caliber, would they make that call? It's interesting. I guess we'll leave that one to discuss later on as Goofy and the boys looking to close this one out.
You know what's rough when Rugrat's opping? It's kind of like Rugrat's been doing so well with the rifle.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, crap. He's
so
desperate.
mobile as a player too. The way he moves around the map, it's hard to like consider him in a stationary role with an AWP here. Skelly is going to find one. He's going to be on an AWP as well to try to save this game. As Rugrat, he's going to find one with the off, looking for a second, not going to be able to take it. Snake Lord, they know where Skelly is. He'll go down, and that'll be it. Goofy and the boys, 16-12. They're going to be 2-0 now as they've actually. I'd say this. I'd call it an upset. I didn't want to call it an upset because, again, like I said, this is a potential finals matchup that we're getting to see earlier.
No, this is definitely an upset in my opinion.
But again, it's a close game. If certain things go certain way, if certain things don't happen, this definitely could have been a Farmers game. Like they definitely could have won this. Again, remember they were up 6-1 on T side, just rolling.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Goofy and the boys, they found a way to stop the bleeding.
And that's like one of the most important things, right? If you're losing 6 rounds in a row that you see here, how did Goofy and the boys just bounce back on their CT side? They had a round lead, right?
Yep.
Switching over, 8-7 half, and look at how messy it got in the second half. But I definitely feel that the Farmers didn't play like what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, especially if you consider that Goofy and the boys, like they choked both pistol follow-ups, like both of them. They lost it in the second round in both halves, and if you, again, teams always talk about how like, it's so hard to win if you don't win a pistol round in a game.
Yeah.
Well, it's even harder to win if you get reset second round both halves. And so Goofy and the boys, I mean, they created a mountain for themselves to climb, but look at the end of this, they climbed it.
Yep, and guys, that will complete our second round of Swiss. We're going to go into the third round, and I believe it's Mirage for the third map. But
yes.
With that being said, guys, my name is True Live, followed by your boy, Crack Shot. And,
Yes,
you know, we're the collegiate duo
Yep.
who casts on and on. But, guys, we're going to go to maybe a 10 to 5 minute break and get the next round ready. And let us know who you want to see.